that is Japanese millet. The millet I threw in here probably about 15-16 days ago. It's coming up good. Look at all this little greenery back in here. Here, all through here, right where Rosie's standing, some over there. The areas that had water, if you do remember, when I threw it out, there was still some standing water. That didn't work. That's okay. But where it was dry, where I threw it on the ground, it's 5-6 inches tall now. So it's looking really, really good. Plus I got smartweed over here. I threw some over there. There's a little bit right there. I thought I threw it there. Maybe I didn't, but it's not coming up. Maybe just because it doesn't get any sun. Got some over here by the big maple tree that's doing well. So there's not a ton here. This is just to sweeten the pie a little bit, right? Like I said before. So looking pretty good. Let's go back over here and take a look at some of the rice to see how that's growing. Buddy, if you're a duck hunter, that's a beautiful sight. This rice looks fantastic. I've been gone for about 9 days. Last time I was in here was Sunday before last. Today's Tuesday, August 13th, I think, somewhere around that range. 58 days is how long it's been since I put this rice down. And as you recall, it was a damp mud flat. I didn't do good enough soil prep. I didn't kill everything like I wanted to. I just ran it over with the disc some to roughen it up, and threw seed broadcast dry rice seed on top of the dirt. I didn't even drag anything over it afterwards. So rice is proving very easy to grow. I just hope the ducks eat it here. Also too, real quick, this is all Japanese millet that you saw me throw out as well. So you know, wow, I mean, goodness, 58 days in, almost 2 months. It's looking good. I'm gonna walk back through here to see if we see the beginnings of any seed heads. Might be a little early for it. Also, you remember when I was in here the last time, 9 days ago, is when I was spraying 2,4-D on the buckbrush, and it's working. So you see this plant here starting to curl up, but you know, maybe I missed some. No, this guy here looks pretty doggone healthy. I might have just missed it. Let's walk through. Look at this, man. I got Japanese millet. I got rice. Oh, look, this plant is definitely on its way out. That's good. And smartweed in here as well. Here's another buck brush plant. Say that fast 6 times. But it looks like it's dying. So smartweed along the ditch. Everything's very, very, very wet, squishy, which is good. Like I said, I've been gone for 9 days. We didn't get a ton of rain. One big storm came through. My wife said it missed the house, but it must have hit this because the ditch is about half full. Where I was just over there a second ago, it's very, very mucky, sinking down several inches into mud. Here, it's just wet. There's no standing water, but the plants are wet. It's not flooded. I would love it to be flooded, but it's really wet, and we've got at least a 20% chance of rain every day for about the next 2 weeks. So we're looking good. So let's go walk over here in the back where we put out that Japanese millet. And again, we'll be looking to see if we have done any damage on this buckbrush. Well, I lied. I didn't put any millet over there. I think I ran out of it down there. It wasn't a lot. But yeah, so here, this is where we put 2,4-D on this buckbrush plant, and you can see he does not feel good at all. Yay team. And as I look through here, I see yellowing. So I'll let this go another week or so, maybe give it another application. But here's what's great for us to know as duck farmers. I guarantee you some of this rice here got hit with 2,4-D, and it looks perfect. No yellowing, no signs of distress. So, like I said, from my research, I felt pretty good about it being safe for throwing on the rice, and it just confirms that it is, which is great. Great news there. So I'm killing buckbrush slowly but surely. I hope we'll track this to see how it does. You do have to be careful with these types of chemicals because as others have said, the label is the law, and if you apply it outside of what is recommended on the label, you're technically breaking the law. So I am being careful. If anything, I was a little light on the application, I think. But, you know, it's looking pretty good. But check this view out here. Doesn't that excite you? I mean, that is just a lush green carpet of rice. Some places are greener than others. I'm guessing that's just a little bit better soil quality. No fertilizer so far. No fertilizer in this. And I'm not going to now. I'd have to walk across it, and I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So at this point, I'm not planning on putting any fertilizer out. I will next year. I'll probably put a heavy dose of like urea to get nitrogen on it come springtime when we're in here clearing everything, and then maybe fertilize it again when I plant it. But I don't want to walk on it now. I don't have, like I said, it's not, if it's 10 acres, I wouldn't worry about it, but it's not. It's half to 3/4 of an acre. I'm really trying to protect as much as I can. So anywho, that's about it for in here today, really. Just another quick update, 58-day rice update. Rice is doing wonderfully. And we've got a little bit of smartweed, Japanese millet back there, and we're killing the buckbrush. We're going to be ready come November. We're going to kill some ducks in here, so stick with me. Again, I'm Bruce, and you need to subscribe to Fowl Play Outdoors.